Hail, my little Jays, Mr. Forson here, your school counselor, and today is Tip Top Tuesday. We are dressed in our best today. I'm sure many of you are, and the whole theme was that we're just too fine to bully. We're just too good for it. And that word bully we throw around a lot, and a lot of times we don't know what that means. To bully means that someone is doing something repeatedly over and over and over and over again after. This is the important part. After you have done a three-step process, you have already asked them to stop, you walked away, and you told an adult. If you haven't done that step, you have to do it. Because sometimes kids just are being silly or goofing around, or maybe they don't know any better, and we need to teach them. But if you've told them to stop and they don't, you walk away. Maybe if you're on the bus, you can't really walk away, but you would raise your hand, get the attention of an adult, and then you tell the adult what has happened. Because many times we can talk to a student, we can redirect them, and it never happens again. But if it happens the next day, after you've done it, and you do it over and over and over again, and it's the same behavior, then that's when we get into using the word bully. We have to use that word appropriately though, because if we just call everything bullying, we never know when it's really serious. So I was thinking, man, it's so important that we remember something like this. Now, I was showing many of you this trick that I was doing yesterday, a magic trick I called it. It's more of an illusion than a magic trick because I don't know magic. Magic's not real. I can't do magic, but I can do an illusion. My hands aren't going to move, but when you're bullying someone, it's the other way. This ring represents a person, a student in our school, and bullying isn't lifting them up. It's when you put them down. Now, that's really easy to do. Anybody could do that trick because putting people down and being mean and using mean, nasty words and cutting people down and calling them names, that's really easy to do. It's easy to have a bad attitude. It's easy for adults to have bad attitudes. It's easy for kids to have bad attitudes. That part of cutting people down happens really easily. It's the part of lifting people up that's much harder. And some teachers tried this yesterday. They could not figure out what Mr. Forson was doing. Well, maybe it's just that we're using kind words. Maybe it's that we're telling that ring, you can do it. I care about you. You're a good friend. And you're telling them those things and you're lifting them up. You're saying, hey, I know that you're a good person. Hey, you know what? I'm going to holding the door for someone. That must really make it jump. You know what? Here's a pencil for you. Or maybe it's that telling them, wow, your hair looks really nice. Ooh, uh-oh. Those things lift that student up. That's the hard part. It's lifting the student up. That's hard to do. It's hard to always make good choices, but that's what we're doing. We do our magic trick again. It's when you're using good words, you're lifting someone else, being kind. That's what I call sprinkling kindness. And we're going to do that for a little J Day. We're going to sprinkle kindness. And I was trying to use a longer string because I wanted to show everybody, be able to see it. And I've been doing this trick in the cafeteria. It's just an illusion, but kindness is not an illusion. Kindness is real. Kindness is when you're telling people nice things. Now, do you want in on a little secret? Everybody pay attention. It's just an illusion. What I did is I had this long rubber band. What you do is you cut a rubber band. You take it when it looks normal. Okay. You cut it and open it up. What I do is I take some of the rubber band and I put it in my hand and I pinch it with my thumb and my finger and I let a little out. Then I put on that ring and I stretch the rubber band. And the trick is on this hand where that extra rubber band is that you didn't know was there, I am not moving my hands, but it's really tight. I'm just letting it slip through my fingers and it's moving the ring because I'm letting that rubber band from inside my hand slip through my fingers and it's lifting up the ring. So that's why it's called an illusion. Many of you didn't know it was there. Miss Andrews grabbed it. She was holding it from each end and trying to make it work. And she could not figure out, well, that's because there's no extra rubber band. The moral of this whole lesson, show kindness. Sprinkle it everywhere you go. Throw it around like it's confetti. I know you can do it. And it will lift people up and it will make West Seaford a great place to be. Have a great day.